Lancaster House, Richmond, the home of 15 young people between 15 and 19 years old. Many of them come from broken families. Some have no families at all. It's part of the Richmond Fellowship, a charitable organisation with some 17 houses providing for over 280 people. In charge of the community is Mike Pegg. He spent the first 6 years of his working life operating a lathe at Rolls-Royce.
Lancaster House is a therapeutic community for adolescents. Most of them are between the ages of 15 and 18. And the way they live sets up a lot of problems for themselves and other people. And what they do here is attempt to help each other to look at the problems that they share and to work out realistic ways of solving their difficulties. Like some of the people who come prior to being here have got into trouble because they've stolen, or they've been violent, they've been a member of a gang, and drugs are one of the symptoms that they show. But basically what the problem is for them all is that they have developed an attitude or a style of life that is an attempt to satisfy their needs, to get love, to get acceptance, to get status with other people, with themselves.
I am W-O-O-O, and I'm still here again.
There are very high expectations on the community members here. They're expected, for instance, to have a job or study for at least 35 hours a week. We see that as necessary because if they're going to become self-supporting, they're going to need some sort of income or some sort of career. Also, they're expected to attend 3 groups a week. They go from 8 to 10 in the evenings, and at which we look at sort of critical issues that arise in the community or in individual people's lives.
Everybody takes bloody pills. Anadin's aspirin's physics.
No. Physics.
Well, for a start, I haven't got time to do it all.
Well, if I can hustle somebody into doing it.
That's right. That's how you help me.
I hustled, look, you! I hustled somebody to do it for you this morning, didn't I?
Listen, that was very
so you
good,
didn't have to
wasn't
do it all.
I asked you to help me, and you get someone to help me, and,
All right,
and
so
that's
I'm
your
too
way.
far and idle. I'm on kitchen duty on
And
Sunday. I
also
only
you-
did it bloody yesterday. I'm not doing it today as well.
Well,
yeah, I'm not doing it 2 days
like
running.
you could say, I cleaned the stairs yesterday, I'm not doing them today. But
Well, my role in the group, well, in fact, is pretty simple. In any group, there are a number of things you have to look for. In a community full of rather vigorous youngsters, you're always going to have tensions of some kind. And so what you have to do in a group is to get the community to look at the tasks before them. For instance, if there is a difficulty in the house, if there are problems in relationships, if there's any sort of delinquency, you've got to look at that. The whole community's got to look at it and see what it means and work out a better way of dealing with it. And the leader's job in the group is to see that the group completes the task it sets itself.
Come on, it's your duty. Look, everybody else in the house is doing it, but you and Paul. Paul's got to type something, so why can't you go out? I mean, all you do is make him bloody coffee.
Mike was brought up in Derby. His parents still live there. His father works as a storeman at Rolls-Royce. Mike left school at 15, without qualifications of any sort.
And I was at secondary modern school and didn't have any chance to take GCSEs or anything like that because the opportunities just weren't available to people like us at that time anyway. And when it came up to getting around to leaving school, the sort of life chances, the opportunities there for work were very limited because in Derby, in a sense, most people when they come up to school leaving age, they've got Rolls-Royce, the railways and various other big industrial concerns. And so what you're expected to do, what you're told to do, both by your family and by the neighbourhood, the subculture, is, well, get a job in a factory. And the apprenticeship is the greatest prize. And once you're in Rolls-Royce, you're told about the glory of the name and you're given a white overall, which all the apprentices have. and you spend 2 years in the training school, and you're not really told that in fact you're going to spend, say, 45, 50 years of your life maybe on a machine.